back to Loft Sports. I'm Tyler.
I'm Seth.
Today we got my 8-month-old son Gordon here with us. He is a native of North Carolina, so my wife and I are calling him a Panthers fan, even though neither one of us is a Panther fan. So that's subject to change. Today we're going to be coming at you with our NFC South prediction video. Please continue to like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and as always, trash talk is welcome. Alright, so now that Gordon's put to bed, let's go ahead and get into the headlines for the NFC South.
Yeah, starting with the Panthers here, the big question for them. Cam Newton, is he healthy? Is he not? That's the question of their whole season. This team is good enough to compete in this division, but their health, or his health I should say, is the utmost importance there. I'm also kind of worried about their defense. They were elite for a couple years. They've kind of stopped going. I think those are the two biggest headlines for the Panthers. The Saints, can they put it all together and make that run at the Super Bowl? This team has flirted with 12, 13-win seasons. They need to put it all together. Can they? That's the big storyline there. The Bucs. Jameis Winston, I mean, we're going to find out this year whether or not he's going to be in their future plans or not. It seems like one of those years where it could be a last year case if he doesn't produce. How does he handle that? Does he put up big numbers, which he is somewhat capable of, or does he fall? That's the big question there. Falcons, they need a good year. Their window is closing. Matt Ryan is getting to that age where he's going to start losing a little zip on the ball. Julio Jones seems to be more hurt and hurt every year. That window's closing. Can they take advantage of what they have now?
All right, so those are the big storylines for the NFC South this coming season. Let's go ahead and rank the teams based on where we think they'll finish. Starting with number 4, I have Tampa Bay. I heard some things on ESPN today about Lavonte David being out for the season.
Go Big Red.
Not
go Big Red on that.
Yeah. So their best player that I can think of probably going to be hurt for a while. I agree with you. Jameis Winston, high hopes, flashes in the pan, totally inconsistent, not taking care of the football. I think he's on his second or third head coach now. That's somewhat his responsibility to some degree because he's supposed to be an elite quarterback.
Right.
Hasn't panned out. I don't trust Tampa Bay at all. I see them as last.
I'm right with you there too. When I'm looking at it, I have Tampa Bay last place. Like you're saying about Jameis, just how inconsistent he is. They don't have the talent for him to be inconsistent. They need their quarterback to put up productive numbers and run the offense. The defense is not as good as it should be when you look at some of the players they have. It should be better. Now, with Lavonte David, that could change things a lot because he's an elite player. But other than that, I'm looking at this team, and I really can't name too many other of their players, really.
Well, I actually disagree with you in the sense that on offense, I think they are very talented. They got Mike Evans, who's a top 10 wide receiver. O.J. Howard is a pretty formidable tight end. At running back, they've got some questions there. But they had Deshaun Jackson last year, who's still a deep threat and has shown flashes. So I think they do have some talent. But moving on to number 3, I've got Carolina. Sorry if you're in the area and watching our videos. I agree with what you said. I think their defense is starting to get older.
Yeah.
As much as I love Luke Kuechly, Josh Norman's been gone for a while now, but they seem to not have been able to replace his presence.
Right.
Probably should have paid him, in all honesty, and kept him around. That defense has gone like this. And Cam Newton's play, whether it's due to injury or not, he's not doing what he needs to be doing as the leader of this team. And Christian McCaffrey, although he's packed on some pounds, if he goes down, their season's in jeopardy. They have no receivers that I trust.
That's the thing. I mean, the big thing with Carolina, like we talked about before, Cam Newton, we saw him last year. A backup quarterback had to come into games to throw Hail Mary-type passes in certain situations. And we all know Cam Newton's got a strong arm. He obviously was hurt last year. He needs to be healthy. I agree with what you said about that defense. When they reached the Super Bowl, Cam was playing at a really high level, but that defense, and Josh Norman in particular, was that X factor for them. Those pieces are gone. A healthy Cam Newton was not there. Josh Norman's not there. They have Luke Kuechly. Their defense has aged past that. They haven't been able to replenish that. And when you look at it on offense, I agree. It's almost McCaffrey or nothing from a skill set position. Now they have some younger guys. DJ Moore put up some decent numbers. Curtis Samuel from Ohio State's there. they have capable players, but no one that's shown consistently that they can be trusted. I have them as third as well.
Okay. My number 2 is Atlanta. I think the Falcons, their window is somewhat closing. Matt Ryan's age getting to be a little bit of a problem.
Yep.
Devontae Freeman has been in and out with injury issues. Tevin Coleman is now gone. He's in San Francisco.
Right.
Julio Jones is still an elite receiver, but he's
Absolutely.
not getting any younger. I think Atlanta is good enough to maybe make a playoff push as a wild card team.
I mean, yeah.
But I don't think they're good enough to take the Saints down. I have Atlanta at second.
I have Atlanta there at second as well. I look at them, and this is still a team that got to a Super Bowl a couple years ago with most of that roster still there. They had a young defense at the time who seems like they almost haven't gotten better, which is surprising because they had such a great year when their defense was younger. Like you said, Matt Ryan, he's not getting any younger. Julio Jones can't seem to stay fully healthy for a full year. They just need to put it together. They have the talent there. I just don't trust that it's enough to take the division.
And then number 1, I have the Saints. Saints are a Super Bowl contender. There's
Absolutely.
no question. They were a questionable pass interference call. We'll not get into that, but they were a questionable call away from going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They have a good defense.
Yes.
Their defense come a long way in the last couple seasons. They have playmakers on offense. They've developed a running game, so it's not all on Drew Brees, who's now 40. It's not
Right.
on all his shoulders. Michael Thomas just got paid, so he's going to be happy and looking to produce. I like this New Orleans Saints team. I think they're a serious championship team.
Same. I mean, Drew Brees is one of the top 2-3 quarterbacks in this league. The numbers speak for themselves. I look at this year as it could potentially be, if they get to the Super Bowl, are we talking it could be his last year? Because he is getting up there. He is. I mean, who wouldn't want to ride off in the sunset? And he'd be very deserving of it. One of my all-time favorite football players. Kamara is the big X factor with them. If they can get the same production from him, Michael Thomas, and that defense continues to get better, you are absolutely right. They are more than capable of winning this division and should be a serious contender to win it all this year.
All right, so that's going to wrap up our NFC South video. I do want to give a closing tip for fantasy. Avoid quarterbacks in this division. Tampa Bay's a mess. Drew Brees is somewhat trustworthy, but now with a running game...
He doesn't throw as many touchdowns.
That's right. He doesn't throw it as much.
Yep.
And then Cam Newton's health and Matt Ryan's inconsistency, I would avoid quarterbacks in this division. We'll see you guys next time. We're going to come at you with our AFC South predictions. As you guys see, I'm a Jags fan, so that'll be fun for us. Please continue to like on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. As always, trash talk is welcome. This is Loft Sports, signing off.